Good morning and welcome to BOTB head office in Parsons Green, southwest London. It's Monday the 21st of October and we're here to judge last week's Dream Car competition, which ran from the 14th to the 20th of October. Just before we start, huge congratulations once again to last week's winner, Matt Knight, who won the fantastic BMW M135i. Very well done to him. I'd now like to hand over to Rebecca Craigie from Onside Law, who'll be overseeing today's judging.
My name's Rebecca Craigie from Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been passed to our auditors, Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a ball out of the hat to determine their seating position. Firstly, Mr. Alain Goma.
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, my name is Alain Goma. I'm an ex-professional footballer, having played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle and Fulham. Got number 6.
Mr. Trevor Weaver.
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning. I'm Trevor Weaver, been the licensed referee for over 30 years and I now observe. And I have number 1.
Mr. Leo Donovan.
Good morning, Rebecca. Hello, my name is Leo Donovan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having been at Chelsea, Fulham and Leighton Orient. Number 5.
Mr. Hugh Gilroy.
Morning, Rebecca. Morning, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm an active referee. My last game was Saturday. I have number 3.
Mr. Andy Braithwaite.
Good morning, Rebecca. I'm Andy Braithwaite. I'm a football referee, mentor and licensed observer. Number 2.
Mr. Matt Cannon.
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, my name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and footballer. Number 4.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you to all come to a panel decision on the central screen. Hugh, can you please justify your position?
Yeah, so mine is the red cross here. 2 players in shot. Felt that the ball was kind of in the foreground here. It's not actually this close to this player in blue. Wasn't sure whether this player in kind of orange-red had just played the ball, because it's quite an unusual position with his knee, whether he just played it or was about to kind of come in and meet it. But I felt his eye line was kind of just above horizontal, not too steeply, judging by his neck and how much of the whites we could see. Whereas this guy I felt was looking up in this kind of direction from his eye line, and that's why I placed it there.
Thank you. Leo, can you please justify your position?
Yeah, there's 2 players in shot. I'm the green cross. Judging from the player in blue, looking at his eye line, I think he's looking upwards and in that direction. I think the ball is kind of in front of him. I think the player in red, his eye line, for me, is looking upwards and in that direction. His body shape and his body shape tells me that the ball's coming into them, so I think they're going to challenge for the ball. So, yeah, with their body shapes and their eye lines, that's what I've gone there.
Thank you. Matt, can you please justify your position?
Yeah, mine's the blue cross here. I agree with both Hugh and Leo. The ball's in the foreground here. This player's looking intently at the ball, and I think his body shows he's sort of opened himself up. This player's looking at the ball as well. I think he's got a strange expression in his face. It's almost to me like he's putting the brakes on. He's coming into the challenge and has realised he's not getting there, so sort of stopping himself. And I think the player in the blue is going to win, and I've put the centre of the ball where the blue cross is.
Thank you. Alain, can you please justify your position?
Yeah, my cross is the orange one. So 2 players in the shots. I think, as it's been said before, I think the ball is in the foreground. Player on the left in the blue shirt, I think is more in a passive position. You know, he's more waiting for the ball. Player on the right, you know, he looks like he's jumping. He's got his knee forward. I think he's looking, you know, slightly, you know, horizontally, slightly, you know, towards, you know, the top. On the left, you know, I think looking at both of his eyes, he's looking, you know, towards this direction. So cross-referencing both eye lines, I thought the centre of the ball was there.
Thank you. Andy, can you please justify your position?
Thanks, Rebecca. I'm the grey cross here. Pretty much has been said from our previous colleagues. I think we all believe that the ball is on that sort of line here. The guy in orange-red, his eye line has given me the angle here. I believe the ball is fizzing in quite quickly.
I'm not sure if he knows what he's going to do, whether he's going to head it, knee it, chest it, whatever, but he's coming in quite fast as far as I'm concerned. Again, as said before, the guy in blue is probably just holding back, but his eye angle makes me believe that the centre of the ball is well placed at there.
Thank you. Trevor, can you please justify your position?
Yes, mine is the purple cross there. Blue player, in my opinion, is just waiting for that ball to come in a little bit more, coming in at speed, as everybody says, from the foreground. This player in orange is coming in fast now. As Matt said, maybe he's trying to put the brakes on. I think this player is the person who's going to win that ball. He's just waiting for that little bit more than some of my colleagues think, because that's why I'm a bit further away from them. But that's why I put the cross there.
Thank you. Judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 6 individual selections.
Okay, judges, we've got 2, 4, 6 of us, pretty much all in a good horizontal line. There's maybe a little bit of distance between you and Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the line's about the same, isn't it? For these 4, it's only these 2 that are dropping.
Do that as well.
It's just kind of the distance from him that we disagree with.
disagree
We're
with,
all
I
at a
think.
similar level. Can you have a look at the guy in blue? Because I took
Can you
a
put
lot
a
from
magnifying
the
glass?
angle on
Yeah.
his eyes.
Yeah. Well, we all feel the ball's in front of him, don't we?
Yeah.
So that squashes the spread, really, if it's out in front of them.
Yeah.
It spins around.
What about the other eye? Yeah.
See, his neck isn't twisted that far back. So that's one of the reasons why I thought it maybe was further away.
But I think that the left eye is not looking, that's white. This eye.
Yeah, I took a lot from that one as
Yeah.
well.
If you put the lines from this guy's eye on the spread,
It doesn't.
There's not too much in it. I mean, if you use the cross as a ball,
Yeah.
that's the furthest from there and from that side.
How much, if you go with the average, how many of the crosses does it cover? 'Cause it's normally a good measure. You put it on the white cross. Yeah, so it's kind of
I mean, it's hard to
Trevor
argue.
and
Yeah.
Alan and I are balanced out
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
kind of either side.
I think it's hard to argue with that average.
Yeah, we've got 3 to the left, 3 to the right, haven't we? And height-wise, there's not much in the height between all of us.
No.
if you took Anna, Hugh and Trevor out, we just go up and to
Yeah.
the left a bit. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're happy with the average? 'Cause I think it's good. Personally.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I think it works, yeah.
Take their pen off.
Okay. Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 973 and 758. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.